took a few pictures, and then went ahead and ate the KFC. Mm-hmm.
Hi everyone, thanks for joining me today. I'm Fritz, awesome Fritz. I hope your day is going splendidly so far. Today is a very special day. I'm here video chatting with my dear friend Snowman Dan. Wow!
Hi.
Hi Snowman Dan, how are you today?
I'm doing fairly good. As
Oh, wonderful.
oh,
Greetings.
I'm just trying to put a couple things away here.
Ah! Wow, what a treat. This is the first video I've done since there's a death in the family last week. So it's taking a while to get back into the routine of making videos, but slowly but surely. It's great to see you again.
Yep, we even make a video this time.
We have the technology to video chat across state lines. I'm here in Washington, and my friend Snowman Dan is broadcasting live from a place that's not in Washington.
Yeah.
But we're both still in the United States. And today's special video will be covering a taste test of KFC. We both have a KFC in our respective communities. I just came back from mine a little while ago, and let me show our viewers at home. Came in a big bag. I bought the 8-piece meal set. It came with 8 pieces of chicken. I got mine extra crispy. It came with large coleslaw, large mashed potatoes and gravy, and 4 biscuits. I redeemed a coupon for this for $21.99 before tax. With tax, it came to $23.90. And then my local KFC was having a fundraiser for the KFC Foundation. So I rounded up my order by 10 cents. So my total bill was $24. Now, if I didn't have the coupon with me, the price would have cost a whopping $35.69 here in Washington. Good gosh, who can afford that? So I'm thankful I had a coupon, and 2, this is a special occasion because otherwise I wouldn't have gone at all. I would have made something at home for a lot cheaper. How about you, Snowman Dan? What was the price assessment at your local KFC?
Well, I was able to get basically the same thing, plus another box meal of 4 chicken tenders, with a biscuit and some macaroni and cheese. Also, I was able to get all of that for $40 and something. So wasn't as badly priced as some things. And it'll be a couple meals, 2 or 3 meals.
Oh, that's wonderful. Sounds like you'll have some for leftovers for tomorrow as well.
Probably.
Probably a little bit. And I see it looks like you're outside at the moment in your location. It's
Hey,
already sunset. Oh, hi, kitty. Oh, meow.
that's the new one.
Oh, congratulations.
Probably can't see the other one. It's running off the other way. Oh, of course, the other one's running off. They're totally getting along yet.
Well, I hope they get along eventually. They can become good friends.
Very possible, yeah.
Ah.
Mm-mm.
Now, I noticed the photo that you sent prior. It looked like your packaging already had holiday designs on it, like
Yep.
a Christmas winter theme.
Yep, you could probably attach all those photos to the video, and because I was. Hey, you could tell we could tell the viewers that Adam's internet was out or disrupted for a little bit.
Yeah, we originally were going to have this taste test at 3, and here it's a little after 4. But surprisingly, the food here that I've had in this bag is still nice and warm. I haven't opened it yet. But my packaging doesn't have any winter theme. It's just the classic displays.
Yeah.
Well, but it sure smells good. And also, my meal came with 4 packages of their honey sauce and 4 of their buttery spread butter. It also came with napkins. However, compared to last time, they didn't include any silverware with mine, so I had to go get a fork from my kitchen. But that's all right. I had plenty on hand to use. Did yours come with the honey and the butter?
It did. I opened it up a little bit ago and was getting food for everybody, or getting the food out and stuff, and then some people, like Rachel saying, "Hey, what about the butter?" I went in and I looked for it, and I couldn't find it. I looked through. I kind of moved the bag around. Quit that. Oh, anyways, yeah, I moved the bag around, and yeah, I didn't notice it in there. And then a little bit later, I I was going to put it away in the garage, or garage. I was going to put it away in the fridge and take the trash out by the garage. And
I knew what you meant.
Trash out there by the garage, and you flopped over. No, sorry, the cat sort of flopped over.
Kitty? Well, pardon me for a minute, Snowman Dan. I need to go visit the facility. I should have done that before I started the video. That's life for you. I'll be back momentarily.
Oh, here it is. I found it.
Hi, welcome back, Snowman Dan.
Welcome back.
Oh, wow, let me get a photo of that. Wow, that's beautiful. Did you put that up today?
Actually, I put it up yesterday or the day before. Well, actually, I put the tree up a few days back, and then I put some little ornament. Get that light around there better.
Wow. Very festive. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't actually decorated for Christmas yet.
Ah. Woo.
Going to officially decorate for Christmas until Thanksgiving.
Oh, it's not that far away.
Yeah, less than 2 weeks now. Let's see. What's today is?
Today is the 12th.
And it's on the 23rd, is it?
It is.
Let's see. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Turn that around. Let's see. 20. Oh, where is it? 23rd. Probably can't see that very. Maybe I'll look at a bigger calendar. I have one nearby. Let's see. Except for it's not very. Let's turn that around. Let's see. 23rd. Oops. Say 24th, 23rd. There. Yeah. It's probably a little dark. I don't know. See. I got my official. A snowflake. A snowflake sticker or two.
Oh.
8. There we go. Finally turned the picture around again. Yeah, got a picture there to show that that's when I can officially decorate. That's just mainly sort of this room's decoration. You can see it from the living room, but we might get a different one for the living room. Who knows?
Impressive so far. I like it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Was it pretty busy when you went to your local KFC earlier today?
It wasn't too busy. There was, at the time I was there was one customer in there, and then when I was leaving, there was another customer rolled up on a bicycle, and it looked like there might have been a couple of cars turned in after I left. So not really busy, but it was about a little before 5. So.
That's not too bad for a Sunday afternoon. It sounds like.
Yeah.
I went through the drive-through at my local KFC, and there were 2 cars in front of me in line, and then the car behind me when I went to place my order. And when I drove up, I could look in the window, and I noticed 2 people sitting inside the restaurant. But other than that, it looked pretty quiet inside at the moment.
Yeah, I went inside. I think there was a car that came around while I was there, but for the most part, they didn't look like they were extremely busy at that particular time, anyway. Mm-hmm. Oh, did we finish telling the audience what happened? Let's see.
Oh, what happened?
disrupted on Adam, and then so I couldn't get a hold of him. So since the food was getting cold, I already ate mine.
What would since you already had an opportunity to eat yours, what would you rate each item individually on a scale of 1 to 10? And then once you do that, I'll be able to catch up.
Let's see. I think Rachel just said pretty much 9 on everything she ate anyway. Pretty much. And I would say that this particular time we went there, it was everything was nice and moist. And although I just have to say that it was kind of interesting, the crunchy chicken, the crunchy was actually very crunchy compared to normal, but not dried out or anything. Just crunchy in a pretty good way. So I'd give the chicken. I'd give the chicken this time a good at least a 9.5. And let's see, the mashed potatoes and gravy is always good. I'll give those maybe 8.75 to maybe around 9 something. I don't know. I'll just sort of say right around there, 8.75 or something. I'll give it that this time. The biscuits also always good. Had a nice flavor, but yeah, we couldn't find the butter at the time, and then afterwards, when I was going to clean everything up, I found, oh hey, they did include the butter and the silverware and stuff. It was in there. It's just I don't know how it hid in the bag. I just kind of looked in, and I guess it was folded over that spot where that was. I didn't see it. Let's see. The coleslaw, I'll give it at least. No, I'll change the mashed potatoes to 9 and gravy to 9. And I'll say the coleslaw 9. I'll give a coleslaw a 9. And I'll give the macaroni and cheese. I'll give that to 8.75. Yep.
Impressive. Sounds like a delicious meal all around.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
on my end, the biscuit was nice, fluffy, airy, warm, not too yeasty, like some others I've had in the past. It seemed like a little heavy on the yeast department, but this was just right balance with the butter, the honey. Good combo. I would give the biscuit a solid 9 out of 10. The coleslaw, nice initial crunch with the peppery undertone. Classic coleslaw. Not too tangy, not sour. Great portion size. Just the right amount of mayo that they've used. Not too watery. I know some I've had in the past have been a little bit on the wetter side, but this is just right. And then with the nice aftertaste, I would give the aroma nice classic KFC coleslaw aroma. That seems to be unique. I like it. I would give the coleslaw, and it's nice and cold, a solid 8.5 out of 10. And I appreciate that they put the mashed potatoes and gravy in separate containers. That way I can mix it the way that I like it for the ratio aspect. About half and half, nice and creamy. Also, the gravy, smooth, nice and warm, not greasy or fatty. Mm. And potatoes, fluffy, creamy, smooth, melts in the mouth. Pairs well with the gravy, brown gravy. A little bit of pepper or peppery taste as well. Classic KFC potatoes and gravy. Together, I would give those a solid 9 out of 10. And then the chicken, I got mine extra crispy. Mm. And the breading on the chicken is just right. It's not too thick, not too thin, right balance. And it also has a good pepper aftertaste. The chicken itself is nice, moist, and tender. It doesn't feel like it's been sitting out under a hot plate for a long time. It seems like it was made then. Like, initial crunch, good portion size. Mm, the chicken shines through. It's that classic KFC chicken. So moist, tender. It just pulls right off the bone. It's just the right amount of grease. It's not dripping all over the counter on the table, but yet it's just moist enough for where you need a wipe or a napkin to dab your fingertips. But that's where their phrase comes in. It's finger licking good. Mm. Oh yeah, so good. I would give the KFC the chicken or 8 piece extra crispy. I'll give that a solid 9.21. I like the bucket, classic design. The red and the white really stands out, pairs well together. Chicken mashed potatoes, good for a barbecue or a family reunion, or even just a get together with friends. It hits the spot.
Mm.
And I also appreciate that they uh, included the butter and the honey. Mm, goes well with the biscuit. Or even once in a while, I'd put the honey on the chicken just to add that extra layer of sweetness with the savoriness of the sides. Overall, the whole meal deal, the whole kit and caboodle, I would give that a solid 9 altogether for the KFC taste testing. And the good thing is, there's enough here for tomorrow when I get off work. I can just come home, reheat the potatoes and some of the chicken and a biscuit. Smooth, and I'll be good to go. Mm, 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 so good, delicious. Mm,
Mm. Yeah,
mm,
tasted pretty good.
it sure does. It hits the spot on a night like tonight. It's currently 45 degrees and cloudy here. Listen, I'm glad to be inside. Mm. It looked like those
Oh,
are some nice sunset photos that you sent me here earlier today. I can attach a few of them here at the end of the video chat for our viewers at home. And they're just vague enough, or I'm not sure what the right word, if generic enough is the right word, but it doesn't give away your position, your location in the world. But it still captures the essence of that beautiful sunset. in your part of the country?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was just going out there and trying to get the phone to connect, figuring that it's supposed to be something wrong with the internet or something, which I guess it was. The internet was out on Adam's end for a little bit, but which usually doesn't happen. I don't think. Usually it's pretty consistent over there, I think.
Yeah,
Um,
today was the first time this year that I had internet um, disconnection. So that's not bad for a running average. However many days in the year we are, what, 300 or 310 days into the year out of 365. Well, that's not bad.
yeah, we're down to what, for 42 or so days till Christmas.
It'll be here before we know it.
Getting
Mm,
here really quick.
mm,
That means I'll have to go see if there's any seasonal hiring going on.
mm.
Sell something, Christmas trees or something.
Ah, they did that in Pateros a few years ago. They had that tree lot downtown there behind the bakery.
Oh yeah,
Uh, it seems like it's been a while since they've done that. But I remember when I was younger that there was a Christmas tree lot, and you could go down and pick either like a 6 foot tree. I think the highest they had was an 8 foot tree, and I think the 4 was the smallest. But I just have this vague memory from when I was a kid that there was that tree lot down in that back in that parking lot. I'm not sure if they're doing it this year or not. I know the ski program is having their like a fundraiser
hmm?
next month, and oh, mom was going to send out that receipt to you for the ski equipment that you gave to her before you moved uh, out of Washington.
Yeah. Didn't give all of it away, just gave some of it away.
Mm.
The first U-Haul, I brought some skis and ski equipment. So I guess if we get some snow, we can still play. But on average, we're supposed to get less snow than we got in Washington, though. So
Mm. Yeah, if
yeah,
I could send you some of our snow, I would gladly do it, but I don't have the technology to to ship snow to you without it melting in transport.
yeah, you could if you could just teleport all the snow off your walkway and just put it out in our yard. There you go. That'd be handy. Mm-hmm.
Mm, mm, mm,
Mm-hmm.
mm, this chicken is so good. Nice and tender. It falls right off the bone. And I appreciate the variety of the chicken. Looks like there's let's see, looks like there's at least a breast, a thigh, a drumstick, looks like another breast, another thigh. So I like the variety that they included in the bucket. Mm,
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know if that'll work that way. It'd be interesting to see if your video picked it up the same way I did because it sort of froze when you was just about to eat, and then it like went really fast.
Oh, it did? Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
at least. And watching it, I'm guessing it probably didn't have that same effect at the other end, but since I'm not recording, I can't really show the audience exactly what happened.
Oh. Hmm. I am intrigued when I go to play this back if there will be an echo like there was for the Independence Day broadcast when I was here at my place and you were at your former place here in Washington, and there was that like a um, that echo on your end that I didn't catch on my end until I played back the footage.
Hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, it's yeah, that I would almost say something like somebody might use for sound effects for something. I don't know.
Mm.
Hmm. Anyway.
Mm.
Hmm.
Mm. That's a beautiful mug that you have there. You were telling me the story behind that the other day, and the more that I see it, the more I have it in my head. What you're telling me of the lookalike
Uh-huh.
of
That
of your relative.
of the yeah. This, yeah, because yeah, my uncle uh that was from the family that gave this to me uh looks a lot like the Santa Claus on this on this.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, um, speaking of fast food, Bernie's Burgers, not a sponsor, they had a sign on their reader board. They're hiring, now hiring. That's a little far away for Snowman Dan to
Yeah.
apply at. But
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love their burgers.
The commute would probably be a little difficult.
Mm. I haven't heard how that other restaurant is doing, or was it a food truck? The one that had that catchy jingle when we attended the fair.
PJs?
PJ's, that's it. PJ's Burgers, dogs and breakfast. PJ's Burgers, dogs and breakfast. That was I'm trying to remember where we first heard that at. It was in Okanagan County, but I don't remember if we were attending that RV show that was at the fairgrounds, or if it was that like that art show that was in the park, that East Side Park. The day that I went to recycle my one of my my former computer. They're at the
They had
E recycle program that they
they had the
had.
car show out there and everything.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
there were some cars out there too, but I don't remember if that's where we ran into PJs or not.
thinking that was when uh, Adam, Rachel, and I went to the Okanagan County Fair one year, which is the last time we all went. To Okanagan County Fair.
Hmm.
went to that fair, and then Adam went to the Chelan County, wasn't it, or at the same time? Might have been. I think it could have been. But yeah, I haven't really heard of it, or heard too much from the PJ's Burgers place.
I hope they're doing all right.
And we actually, in our town, we also have another food truck that's been here since August, maybe. I think about August. Another food truck opened up down near the grocery store, local grocery store, and there's a place out there selling Mexican food.
Oh my!
And then there's one down on Main Street too, that sells Mexican food. And then there's one that's up a different street that sells Japanese food, sushi and hibachi. Yeah, I haven't tried any of them yet.
I haven't been to the food truck that's down here, the Captain's Cod, lately. I hope they're doing all right. Not a sponsor. But I remember when they would travel around to different cities. And one time they were up there in Twisp. They're at Hank's parking lot. And my friend Snowman Dan went up there and got a few of their items and came back down. And we did that taste test that I want to say Peninsula Park. There in Pateros because I think they were still open. I think the restrooms were still open for the season there, and we did that taste test of the cod sandwich, and I think of the fries or what was it, the hush puppies? I don't quite remember. I'd have to go back through my archive videos to see the exact date. But
Yeah,
I was always impressed with their food.
yeah, it tasted just a little better when it was picked it up. It still tasted good a little bit later. Just didn't have that fresh fried flavor. But it was still pretty good. And it was also around that time that we realized that we had a because I didn't think we had any seafood places around. And it turned out we had a Skipper's in Brewster at the time that was in the gas station that had a Skipper's menu and then like a couple other like a couple of like combined restaurants, sort of. That was kind of neat too, because then I could, if I wanted seafood after that, I could just go there.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah,
Wow.
I still have it there too. I don't know.
Oh, I haven't been to downtown Brewster since that first time I went with you on your big move, or started out anyway. I
Yeah,
followed you to central Montana before I had to turn around and come back due to my work schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Because on this last trip, I went up to Pateros there to the cemetery, and then I turned around and came back before dark. So I didn't get a chance to really explore the area too much, other than make that quick stop at Peninsula Park for that one karaoke video before I came back. But the restrooms are now closed for the season at Peninsula Park. And also, Beebe Bridge Park is closed for the season. And Doroga State Park is closed for the season, there by Orondo. Now, heads up for our viewers at home in case you're traveling through north central Washington and wanted to check out places where I've made videos in the past this time of year. Some of them are now closed.
Yeah.
I know it's still odd not having you here in Washington, and that because I'm just so accustomed to it, and now that you, Rachel, Ken, and Rufus are gone, it kind of has a void. Not the same, but hopefully in the spring I'll be able to make this big adventure to go see my friends in person.
Yeah, and then we might meet up, and we might have to go explore some towns and stuff in different locations around in between.
That'd be an awesome series. Like I know Fritz and Seltzer on the road show. Because I remember a few years ago I tried doing the Welcome to the Fritz Hot Zone show. But that that kind of fizzled out. A, because of my work schedule, and B, I didn't have enough material to make a full series, like a TV series, where it'd be like 20 to 25 minutes of new footage, 4 days a week, a type of thing. But the road show would be a wonderful opportunity because there'd be a lot more to showcase and highlight historical places or just places of interest in general. Wide open space, or just little known towns with a quirk or a claim to fame, or I would love to visit Route 66, or at least the California-Arizona part of it while it's still there. Before it gets bulldozed or forgotten to time, like some of it already is with those historical buildings.
Get my screen up here. Where is that?
Wow. Oh, it looks brighter on your end.
Yep.
Welcome back.
We're back.
Man, It's been 5 years since I first heard that, and it's been in my head ever since. PJ's
Hmm?
Burgers, dogs and breakfast. PJ's Burgers, dogs and breakfast. Oh, oh, oh. Do, do, do,
That's
do, 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 do. Huh.
a lot on my end here. Hmm. Hmm.
Wow. What a difference. Crisp. It's like you're in the same room with me.
Ah,
And I think when I turned my lights on, it helped as well. It's getting dark in here.
yeah. Unfortunately, there's a lot of things we didn't bring. So
Yeah, it's not too late to come back to Washington to get um, a third U-Haul trip. As of the last time I was up there, the former place was still standing. I'm not sure about now, but huh.
hmm. How long ago was that?
It's probably about 2 weeks ago when Mom went to the store and she was telling me about it, driving by, and she could see the leaves changing
Hmm.
color on that big tree out front, and the porch lights were still on. Uh, so haven't had any updates lately, but so that was around the last week of October when I had that update from her. Uh,
Oh, and let's see. And did you? Let's see. Was there video from that time, or?
no, that clip footage that I had in the Fritz 3 video was when I went up in July. It was probably mid July, and that's when that hand truck was still sitting out front in front of the garage door, and that box of canned goods was sitting there on the that step. Looked like there was some cans of spinach in it. Maybe there's a can of spam. Looked like some soups in that cardboard box that was left behind, from what I could tell when I was there, just for a few minutes to do uh, that little intro video.
Hmm.
Thanks so much again for joining me tonight. This was fun, catching up and having a brief a brief taste test anyway. Oh, that is a beautiful tree. Uh,
Hmm.
I'm working closing tonight, so I have to be heading out here uh, momentarily.
Yeah.
But I'm glad it worked out that we're able to have this virtual chat for at least an hour. So that's something. If the internet was up and running, it would have been longer, but but hopefully next time it'll sync better where we can do the taste test at the same time.
I mean, you could have yeah, just went through each one, take a bite, and say, I think well that's actually pretty juicy, and it was all pretty fairly juicy and everything, meat and everything. This time, I've had had a time where at least once when everything was probably through a drive-through or something, so it might have got a little dry sitting in the sitting in there or something. Kind of some of the stuff they do ahead of time, so they can pass the food out the window real quick.
Ah. Ta-da. Wow, that's a great shot with the tree juxtaposed with the curtain there, and have a great night. Please say hi to everyone for me when they're available, and I'll check in hopefully later this week. We could try to coordinate time for that eggnog.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Uh,
Hmm.
yeah, it's eggnog season again.
It is. It sure is. Eggnog time. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Banana na 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 na. Yep.
Mm. Yeah,
Until next time.
eggnog,
Eggnog, applesauce,
and chicken.
chicken. Bye everybody. Bye everyone. Thanks for viewing.
Don't currently have any applesauce in the refrigerator, but I do have something very similar.
Oh.
Let's see if I can dig it out here.
Oh, I love apple butter. Nice and creamy and a hint of cinnamon.
Yeah, pretty good on all sorts of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's even good on your cereal. You like eat your like grape nuts there and just spoon some on.
Oh, I'll have to try that one of these days. Ah.
Pretty good. So until next time, apple butter.
There you go. I like that. Thanks, Snowman Dan. Oh, bye.
See
Ta-da.
you later. If my arm got longer, I'd make it look good.
There you go.
Well, in that case, I guess I should hit the button. Bye.
Bye.